Hello everyone, this is Frank DeFreitas and welcome to another broadcast of HoloTalk. I'd like to welcome the new iTunes listeners who are tuning in for the first time to the program, and also any other podcast listeners who are listening through subscription programs such as podcasting.net. My guest for this show is Claus Cohnen, who is with Holostar in Hamburg, Germany, and this is a rather unusual type of show since it began as a phone call that I received from Claus a few weeks ago, and during that phone call I said to him, why don't we do this into a program? He was announcing a holography exhibit that was going to be starting in Europe in 2006, running into 2007, and I thought it would make a great HoloTalk program. While you're listening to this, you'll hear me start off on the telephone, and then eventually I move over to a microphone here in the studio. So I just wanted to explain that little bit of discrepancy that you will hear during the recording. It's actually a phone conversation between the two of us that happened to be recorded, with Klaus's permission, of course, for the HoloTalk broadcast that you're about to listen to. So without further ado, let's move on to this edition of HoloTalk, and I look forward to having you back once again for continuing shows throughout the rest of the year. This is Frank DeFreitas, and thanks for listening. Right now, as of now, I'm recording. Why don't you tell me a little bit about what it is that's coming up for you?
Several things started already. I told you about the new technology we have developed here together with my partner, Hanno Mathiesen.
Yes. Okay.
And he's also in holography for 20 years.
All right.
And work with all the guys and James River products and crown relief. And
is this mostly with embossing?
Yes, mostly with embossing and this kind of technology. So we're setting up a new very big plant here of industrial production. Maybe you should tell everyone where here is. Here is Hamburg in good old Germany.
Good.
Which is Europe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big harbor city in the north of Germany, Hamburg.
Okay. Yes. Very famous for the Star Club back in the 1950s and 60s.
It's very close to me here. I'm in the St. Pauli area with my office. Is
it still located there? I imagine it must be a historic site.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not. The road is still. It's called the Große Freiheit, where it's been and the Beatles played. And there's a big music club right on the other side now, but it's not open as Star Club anymore. But listen, let me continue with this. Mm-hmm. We have developed some kind of very interesting technology mentioned, which is the UV technology, which is known already worldwide, but we have modified it in a very interesting way, which allows us to more or less print holograms on any kind of surface. Doesn't make any difference whether it's paper, unrolled, or textile, or film. That's incredible. Yeah, it's quite incredible. And partial printing on it, and in a better quality than ever been before, because it's possible to measure it, of course. But this is not what I wanted to tell you. I mean, another thing is maybe just to finish this, what we are doing and what's coming up is also an R&D project, which we got one together with the company where Fred Antesier used to do the portrait pulse laser masters here in 1986, also close to Hamburg, at the old and famous HoloCom. This company still exists, and we also are working with it with machinery and R&D projects. So we get a very interesting R&D project by German government in cooperation with the university, two other companies, and the Fraunhofer Gesellschaft, which is they have several locations all over Germany, and it's a private institute, but very, very professional in R&D project. They developed MP3 standards. No kidding. Yeah, this is an invention of a Fraunhofer Gesellschaft. Yeah. So we got a very interesting R&D project in holography, which is explosive structuring, explosive copying. Magnetic tape was invented in Germany as well, right? Yeah, this is true. Magnetic tape, yeah. But this is something I just wanted to tell you about what's going on and what's coming up here.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I would like to talk with you about a cooperation in regard to something I've been planning for years, and it's completely ready now, developed, which is a Europe-wide travel exhibition.
Okay, and this is a holography exhibition?
Yes, and all 3D technologies and techniques available will be shown. Not only holography, but just a course through history of holography.
Yes.
And from the beginnings of stereograms and stereoscopy and lenticulars and 3D movies up to present technologies and future technologies, 3D, the data storage and 3D projection systems, and of course one of the largest travel exhibitions ever been shown. So we are going to show it in Hamburg, in Berlin, in London, in Barcelona, Paris, Milan, anything else, Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm. And what are the dates for this to begin?
The date is 2006. The main time will be 2007. So it's
I see.
60 years of holography. You know, Dennis Garber worked, and he published his work in 48, but he worked 47. He worked in, and he himself said he developed and made that tests in 1947.
Yes, I've always quoted 1947 instead of 48, but I always see 48 printed.
Yeah, but it's been published in 48.
Yeah, his
work. This is as far as I have checked it out. So, and I am preparing a curatorium, we call it over here. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I do not.
A curatorium, a curator, which is in arts. When you know a curatorium.
Oh yes, exactly. Yeah? Now, yes, I do.
And this is what we are preparing, and I'm involving one friend of mine who is a design professor at the Hamburg University. Gunnar F. Gerlach is his name, and he will be one of the curators and write something in the catalog. And we have a very interesting collection available and together already. The German, it's an optical company and glasses, a shop chain called Fielmann. He's got a huge collection, the Fielmann collection.
Yes.
Of holograms. And I'm also in contact with the MIT Museum collection.
Okay.
And would like to involve and invite you as well.
Well, thank you. So, in what capacity may I be able to help you?
First of all, I would think to just be member of the curatorium.
Okay.
We are having probably eight persons maximum worldwide. And as I mentioned, the professor is one of them. Another one is a worldwide active artist, and he's an architect who just did the Spanish booth on the Expo in Japan.
I see.
Yeah. And
yes.
He's doing very nice work. He's quite famous. He will do the design with us. His name is Olaf Noack. He's living in Spain, but he's also German. And holography artists, of course. I'm thinking about taking the other U.S. American. I would like to ask Dr. John Perry.
Oh, yes.
I think he might be interested in just being member of the curatorium. We will also look for a budget from our sponsors, because there are sponsors involved, of course. Have to be. I mean, this is a very big project.
Yes.
And I have sent you the mail now.
Yes.
So maybe you can check in the meantime whether you've received it, because you will see what's all written in there.
Yes, it's here.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I haven't had a chance to read it because I'm speaking with you through a microphone now with headphones on since we're doing the show.
You can hear it's a little bit different.
More
far away.
Do I seem? How's this? Is this a little bit better for you now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
So the treatment. Have you opened the treatment PDF file?
No, I have not. I don't want a chance losing the audio file that's being recorded on the computer as we're speaking.
Okay.
But I will go in there and let's. You know what? I feel like living dangerously today. Let me go in here and open this up.
Yeah.
I have to turn my head away from the microphone.
No problem.
And of course, since my eyes are so bad, I have to put glasses on now because I'm far away from the screen.
Ah. What operating system are you using?
Oh, I've always been on Macintosh.
On Macintosh.
Apple, yes.
Yeah, very good one.
Hold on. I see 3D Lab Hamburg presents HoloWorld. The world of holograms.
Right.
60 years of holography.
Yes.
This is something that I can include on the website as a download for everyone.
We have an agency involved already and have already partners, though there is a meeting now of... do you remember National Geographic? They did a cover in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Couple covers.
Yeah. Right, a couple. Right, but I'm talking about the one with the McDonald's ad on the backside.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's the one with the exploding globe on the front.
Yeah, the exploding globe. I love it. So, by accident, they heard about, because their web designer met me, and I told him about the exhibit, and now they are quite interested in doing something similar here in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
A cover, and also some kind of articles and information about the exhibition and everything. So, but this will be decided in Washington next week.
Okay.
The Redaktion, the international press, National Geographic people, they meet in Washington because that's the main office, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Is there going to be any representatives there from your group?
No, they just wanted to have this written thing, which you also can see here now, this treatment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because this is at the moment in our agency is working on doing a official presentation paper.
I see.
That'll be done in German, and then afterwards be translated into English. But, I mean, you see it's starting in September 2006 in Hamburg.
Yes, I see that.
So, this is not that far. I mean, we work on it with the agency, but this was a short English description I made myself.
Mm-hmm. It's very well written.
Is it?
Yes, of course.
I was not sure. Thank you. I really wasn't sure. I was like, can I give it away like this? Because we are still working on it with the agency and doing it in a very perfect and better and more detailed way. But
in what capacity can I be of service to you?
First of all, I wanted to invite you to be part of the curatorium.
Yes, and and what responsibilities will that entail?
Yeah, and I mean, you have produced holograms as well.
Oh, sure.
So we could show some of your work. I also would like to show some of your work there.
Okay, thank you.
And I mean, this is in a way historical, like, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So and you can see, I mean, there's a big list. The consortium, this won't be lots of work for you. Maybe, of course, you can. I think there shouldn't be a problem to put it on the website also, because it's that far already, Otherwise, the only risk might be that someone else is trying to do something similar also. The idea is good. People will love it. And as you can see on the list, on the first site, on the first page, you can see, I mean, this will be a big area with a lot of things to see.
This is in conjunction with another tour, a larger tour that's just basically for three-dimensional technologies in the history, right? Holography is a subdivision of that.
No, it's mainly holography.
It's mainly holography.
Yeah, it's mainly holography. And all the other things are subdivisions, like 3D techniques or lenticulars or stereograms. It's interesting to show them.
Yes.
And give the people glasses, and I will also do video projection. I did that 12 or more years ago already here in Hamburg with also a 3D company in the United States, and materials, so with video projections. But meanwhile, such a lot of new technologies, or many new technologies are available.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's unbelievable to show all that. They showed at the expo a 4 meter, which is, I don't know, 150 inches screen, 3D, auto-stereoscopic screen.
Wow.
Without glasses. You stand there right in front, and it's a depth of 40, 50 inches.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah, and I mean, people need to see these kind of things, I think, and they like it, they love it. I like it, so...
Any chance of bringing it over to the States?
Actually, we have, meanwhile, so high-level contacts there to... in Barcelona, there's once a year, now in June, in 2 weeks starting, it's on the Sonar Festival.
Okay.
Which is arts and media arts, international media arts, artists, musicians festival. And it's very high international. Many Americans come over there. And it looks like we can even be in Barcelona, in the same building area, at the time of the Sonar Festival.
Okay.
In 2007. And if this happens, we will probably get inquiries from New York or the United States, because the tour, I mean, there are Americans involved. Lots of the holograms are made by Americans, but worldwide, and Russians and Europeans, so worldwide.
Yes.
I think this might be possible, but I don't think about it at the moment. Because it's, I mean, you know, I think the hologram, the show will be good enough to be on world tour. But first of all, we do the Europe tour.
Yes.
Because we're living here.
Yeah, of course.
So all the contacts and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great, definitely. I mean, I have an idea already, of course, and I know all the different things. You know, you probably also will understand when you read it. Yeah, what I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
Yeah. So we have a pulse laser system, recording system.
Now, what have you been doing with the pulse laser system over there? Is there a market for pulsed portraits of people, or
not that
not much?
Actually,
yeah.
Ours is not set up at the moment because we are preparing this big production plant with new technologies, and here right now this year we are starting to build it up. And we have lots of equipment which is not completely set up at the moment. But there is another friend of mine who got the other in Germany, the other pulse laser system in south of Germany. HoloWurt is the company name, and Tim, and he's got one. And I made with our system. I made with Fred Anteseer, 86. We made Nina Hagen hologram. Nina Hagen, you know her?
No, I do not.
She's a rock singer, and she's often in the United States. She was in New York recently, normally living in L.A.
Maybe my daughters know her. I'll have to ask.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm an old man.
Yeah. So, I mean, we all are a little, but I'm not old.
Yeah.
I'm not that old, actually. I don't know. I even look very young. People never believe me my age.
You sound young.
I'm nearly 46. Yeah, in 2 weeks I'll be 46.
You have a very good sound to your voice for 46. Usually, sometimes you can even tell the general health and vitality of people through their voice.
Yeah.
You know?
I think so.
Yeah.
Right. But this always depends on my mood.
I
mean, I can tell you, I can give you a link if you want to see. If you're online still.
Yeah, I'm online. Where am I going to go?
Then you can see how I really look. But it's a little freaky picture page.
That's all right. Give me the address.
Go to holostar.com, de. Holostar, www.holostar.
.de.
.de.
Slash. Yeah.
Photos. This is the German photos, which is
okay.
F as in fantasy.
Oh, okay.
FOTOS.
Okay.
Dot.
HTML.
HTML.
I see your baby picture there.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, there you are. Look at this. Hippie Claus playing the guitar.
Yes, that was when I was 20 years old.
Oh, you're a good-looking guy.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, there's Nina, huh?
Yeah, this is Nina, the crazy Nina down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's got fishnet stockings on.
Fishnet, oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's crazy, I tell you. She's got a nice daughter. I was at her birthday.
Oh, look at you. Boy, you're having a good time here with some of these shots.
This was in the shop. You see the one with his crazy glasses. They're very colorful photo.
Oh, yeah. Are these all recent pictures of you?
No, a recent picture is done there. That was in the studio, blah, blah, blah. A recent is, look at the last two ones.
Okay, yeah. Which one? You're on the left.
The one with the heart. The guy on the left, the right hand, and with the heart.
Yes.
This is how I nowadays look.
Wow, and you're 46, huh?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You live a good life.
I hope to.
Good diet, food.
No, good food.
Yeah.
Biological food.
Yeah, good healthy foods, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's important.
Huh.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Wow, you could in that last picture you could pass for like in your 20s, like a college student.
Yeah. I always look like a baby face.
Wow.
I can't change. Maybe this is someone told me maybe, and he knows one in Berlin. A guy, he is looking like 37 years old.
Yeah.
But he was born in 1937.
Oh my God.
And he's got a son who is end of 50s with a beard and everything. But his father looks like his son. He said maybe it's a genetic defect or something. I don't know.
Wow. No gray hair or anything, huh?
No gray hair. No.
Yeah,
No.
I just started turning white a couple years ago, and man, it's really coming on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 40.
How old are you?
I'm 49. I'll be 50 soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going on to 50. This is what I'm also thinking.
Yeah.
The first pictures are so funny with the little child, me with 15 months old.
Yeah.
With a screwdriver and a plug and so this is.
Yeah, your second picture there, you look a little bit like an American actor we have over here, Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In that second picture there, a young Kevin Bacon.
Ah.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Laser Master at Labor Holopress.
Labor. Laser Master Lab at HoloPress, Holocom and HoloPress. We were in Lübeck for a couple of years.
Yeah, some nice equipment in the background there.
Yeah, table. Yeah, you see the holder and everything.
Wow, yeah, great.
Okay, doke.
So how's your partner is doing okay
That's
too?
Hanno Matthiesen. You could. I'll show you something else. Go to holostar.de again.
Yeah.
Only Holostar.
Yeah. Go right to the initial page, the front page.
Yeah, the initial page.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can also have it on the English homepage, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
English is holostar.com. But you're on the German one now, yeah?
That's fine, yeah.
Wie entsteht ein Hologramm, bla bla bla, wo war das nochmal? Hier, glaube ich. Yeah, here. Go on in the left upper frame.
All right.
There's written the third position. Wie entsteht ein Hologramm?
Yes.
How is a hologram made?
Yeah.
Click that.
Mm-hmm.
And then click Mastertisch.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah?
I'm going there now. Okay, great. There's Fred, huh?
This Fred, here we are. This Fred and the other one, this is my partner, Johannes Matthiesen.
Okay.
Hanno, everyone calls him Hanno in the worldwide business. Hanno, hello Hanno.
1986.
That was in 1986, right.
I was just getting started with my own lab in 83.
Ah.
So,
Yeah, that was a big equipment, nice equipment, but it's all been stolen by German industry. Unbelievable. We could make a movie about this, what all happens. But very good that I finally reached you.
Yeah, you must have an interesting calling plan that you can stay on the phone so long from Germany. What, do you have a calling plan or something? I just got a calling plan.
It is fine. This is a Hansenet, which is not the official German telecom. They are quite expensive. I mean, they really cost us 10,000 because we often in the past, and 80s already, at that time it really was expensive to make phone calls in the United States through telecom, like, I don't know, $6 a minute or something.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable. But no, this is much cheaper now, and these are long distance. I don't know, fiberglass line or satellite. I think this is a fiberglass line.
Yeah, the connection's real. It's a wonderful connection.
Just around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is digital.
Okay, if you could say anything to the folks who would be listening, you've heard these shows before on the web, right?
Yeah.
These HoloTalk shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could say anything to any of the listeners, what would you say?
Oh.
What would you tell them? They're listening to you right now.
Oh,
they're not listening to you live. I mean, I'm going to edit this and put it up, but they'll be listening to what we're talking.
Stay tuned to HoloTalk and keep interested in holography. It's still future and fantasy, and as written in my concept about the Holo show, you probably just have opened. On top there, I would say holography is a true intersection of art, science, and technology, which Professor Stephen Benton said once. Once? Yes.
I'm sure several times, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably more.
Probably more times than he wanted to.
Yeah. I will go into details and send you a mail. I hope it comes through this time directly.
Email or regular mail?
Yeah, no email.
Email, okay. Yeah, that's the oddest thing. I should still have deleted email from, because there are some emails that make it through that are spam. It doesn't get every one of them. Yeah. I'm going to go back in there and see if somehow I accidentally deleted that.
And you?
Because I always send email back and forth between people. You know, I would never intentionally not send an email to someone and just let it sit. I mean, sometimes I let the emails pile up for a few days, and then maybe on a Wednesday night or a Saturday night, I'll sit down and answer all of them from the past few days.
Yeah.
You know.
But all right.
Yeah, send me if you.
I send you more information.
Okay, yes, and I'll put that on. Yeah, and people can download that at the website.
Right now. I'll make it right now and send it in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been good talking to you, friend.
Good talking to you, and now you're a guest on HoloTalk. So look for my announcements when you're going to be on there.
I will.
All right.
Definitely.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Right.
Have a nice afternoon.
You too. Bye.
Bye.